Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 39 of our Let's Play series for Harvestella, the game where Square Enix does their take on a very classic farming sim game. However, it is still very Square Enix and very much JRPG, but that's okay because we love Square Enix, we love JRPGs, and always enjoy playing a good game. So without further ado, let's go and get into it, okay? Alright guys, I know that I have not been around in forever, and I'm so sorry for that. Genuinely, the reason why I haven't been here in like 6 weeks is that I got really sick when I got back from my trip, and I had a terrible cough that made me, like, it just went on and on and on, and I was coughing terribly. You will start to see that in some of the VODs that get posted in the future, but like, I was in so much pain from coughing so much that like my back was sore, and then eventually my side was sore. I was taking medication every night to try to sleep, like pain medication. I ended up having to go to the doctor and like get an inhaler and all of those things. And the kind of scary thing for me is that like I did start to get a lot better once I had the inhaler. It's actually a steroid inhaler that I had to go on for a while. But then the cough has kind of come back a little bit, which means I'm going to have to go see the doctor again, because they said that, he said that if I continue to cough after like going through the 2 weeks of the steroid inhaler, that I would need to come back, and he wanted me to potentially get an x-ray done on my lungs to see why I'm coughing so much. So that is why I've not been here, and I'm again so sorry that I haven't been doing Harvestella VODs, because I have still done some streaming, but I just really could not, like, any extra time that I didn't have to talk was the best for me. I really needed to not talk whenever possible. So, very sorry about that. And I really hope that you guys will appreciate and understand. But I am back. I'm back. I'm doing Harvestella VODs again. Hopefully the cough won't continue to won't escalate. I'll talk to my doctor again, and hopefully everything will be okay. Also, I'm experimenting with something this time.
Pretty good wing exercise.
Because I did look back at part 38, and I did notice that it did still sound pretty loud. So what I wanted to do is just, I put it down again in volume. They don't really have like a nice fine-tuning system here with the volume in this game. So I just wanted to do a little something. So I did put it down, and hopefully it'll be not too quiet. And if it is too quiet, then guess what? I am just going to turn it back up for next time. So we'll be fine regardless. Now let's see. Okay. But yes, it has been a very long time since I played, and a long time since I've been here. So again, my apologies for that, but I am so glad to be back and hanging out with all of you guys again. And we got the Cosmic Gem. Now let me just focus a little bit on what was made from the corn. But it's also made from something else. Oh, that's made from grass. Okay, so then it's the wheat. Yeah, because right now the game volume sounds super quiet to me. But, again, I want to make sure that it's not overwhelming my voice. But it's literally like, if you take a look at the options, it's like either this or it's this. Which is much louder. As you can hear, one sec. It's much louder, so we'll go back, we'll see how it sounds. And we'll play with that later. Okay. So we'll put in the little feet that we have. Hi, babies. Cutie beans. As they are. Glad that I haven't forgotten how to play this game, though. Well, we'll see. Oh, we have so many of you guys, you know, grown up. Such good beans. Okay. Are we getting low on feed anywhere, by the way? No, we're good. We're fine. Okay, and those are staying with us for now. That will sell. That will sell. And the rainbow bean allows us to make coffee. Where's my coffee maker? Right, fermenting barrel. And that's for sugar. We have 10 in there. We'll move 7. Okay, and then we'll sell that. We'll sell that. Perfect. Okay. So now we can go to our next plot. But yes, I have to tell you guys so much about what's been happening over the past little while, because it's been insane in a very positive way, other than the sickness. The sickness obviously was pretty terrible, but everything else has been really phenomenal. So so as you know, Fira and I went on a cruise, and it was such an amazing experience. But the number one most exciting thing about the cruise is that Fira actually proposed to me, and I said yes. So I am now a fiance. Have a fiance, and it is so exciting. I'm literally over the moon in happiness. So that has been really wonderful and also insane, and made us super busy since getting back. Because now we're engaged, and now we're working on trying to plan a wedding, and talking to vendors, and trying to figure out what's going on with find a venue, find photographers, do all of those things, which for any of you who have planned a wedding or anything like that, you would know that it is a lot of work, and also a lot of waiting for people to get back to you, which is really annoying. So that's what we've been up to for that part. And then, oh wait, why did I go to the well, suspicious lake? But then what we've also been doing is wait, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do today. Oh, I will tell you. I did go and check on that Asyl thing, because I didn't know where to go. So apparently I have to go talk to the dragons on our particular floor. So we are going to go and do that. Oh my god, are you serious? No, we're gonna look at those later. We're gonna go look for the Asyl thing first, and then we're gonna go from there.
Bring back souvenirs.
Souvenirs. So I have it listed up here so that I can find the 4th Central Culture Lab, 4th floor, and talk to the dragons. Fastest way is to teleport to the 5 wet footprints modus monolith, then head south to reach the floor. Okay. Because we just want to get this one done. But yeah, so on top of that, Fear and I have also been super busy because I may or may not have mentioned that we're moving at the end of December. So essentially, we're going to be house sitting for one of my best friends. For like 2 to 3 years, we're going to be house sitting. It's going to be really exciting. There we go. So really, really excited for that. But it means we're having to do a lot of packing right now, cleaning, that kind of thing, prepping for all of that. Look, Claire, it's the same dragons from before. It's a lot calmer than the others. Like it wanted to bring us here. Isn't this where Tiela was made? Stop, Claire. I don't want to think about it. Finding a clue to what's going on is our top priority right now. There must be something here that tells us what the dragons are up to. Please. Wait! That voice. Thank you. You can go now. Oh my god, is that Tiela? There's no way. Is that you, Tiela? Oh my god, Tiela.
I knew you would come, Asyl.
Who could Tiela be here? Can it really be her, though? I have no idea. Tiela, how are you here? Back then, Please, answer me, Tiela.
You haven't changed at all, have you? There's so much I want to say, but I'm afraid I can't. Not today.
What?
I just wanted to meet you, and I'm glad I got the chance. Aren't you, too, Asyl?
Okay, but you're not Tiela. The fact that they keep doing the question marks means you're not Tiela. Wait, Tiela! Also, cruel to do this to Asyl. We can still catch up to her. She's not going that fast. No, let's go home for now. Okay. This is your thing. I'm sorry. That was definitely Tiela. There's no mistaking it. She died in order to put an end to the danger we were in before. So how? What the hell is going on? We can think about it later. You're right. Trying to force the pieces together here won't solve anything. I'm heading back to Nemea. I'll send you a letter again soon. Oh, thanks again for coming with me. No problem, Asyl. An unexpected reunion. Closest with Asyl has gone up. Nice. Nice. We like this. I like the party bonuses. That's why we gotta go through Asyl's story. Okay, now we can get out of here. We don't need this anymore. So yeah, busy with the moving, with the packing, and where it is like one of my best friend's house, we can really just start packing already and start moving stuff already. We actually went out yesterday and we bought a new mattress and all that stuff. So it's been like super busy. Again, positive busy, but good. And then on top of that, we're also doing the sponsorship. So for those of you who know, Fear is from the US.
Whoa.
I'm from Canada. Ooh, Spice Maker level 2. Nice. And right now we're trying to get him his permanent residency for Canada. So that way he can have bennies and all that good stuff. So that's essentially where we are right now. Oh, right. I forgot that this works now. Oh, this is so nice. Essentially, there's like a lot of paperwork to be done, meetings with lawyers, sending out documentation to various organizations, like even the FBI and stuff. So we've been working through that as well. On top of just, trying to recover from being sick and trying to get caught up on everything from before we left. It's been an absolutely busy time. Super, super busy. But, it still has been very positive. Other than the sickness, it's all been very positive things. It's just been very busy things. it's gonna be really exciting because in the new place, since right now we're living in a 1-bedroom apartment, we're gonna be moving to a house that has like multiple rooms and everything, which is gonna be great. You know, we're actually gonna have space for stuff, so I'm gonna have my own room for my streaming, but also for my day-to-day work, which will be really good. And Fear's gonna get to have his own room as well, which is gonna be like for his gaming and you know, work and what he does. So it's gonna be really, really nice. We're gonna have a lot of good space and privacy. And all those good things. So really looking forward to it. It's just gonna be kind of crazy for the next little while. Only sad thing about where we're moving to is that the internet is garbage. So that's gonna be really rough, to be honest with you. But we will make it. We will survive. All right, let's go read those letters now. Elma.
Grandpa told me to write this letter, so he...
Wait a second. That is not a child. That is the girl who was deceiving her grandpa, but it wasn't actually her grandpa. But he didn't care that he wasn't her grandpa because she took such good care of him for so long. Okay.
Grandpa told me to write this letter, so here it is.
Every uneventful day has passed just like the last ever since. It's like who I really am doesn't matter. I think about it every now and then, but then I remind myself that Grandpa never cared who I was, and he probably never will. Anyway, sorry for causing you all the trouble. Alright. I want out of jail. Oh my god. Oh my god. From that guy passing as a priest. I'm writing you this letter from inside my cell. Did you hear the stories about the ghosts that haunt this place? I hear stuff at night, you know. It's like a kokono sound. But whatever it is, it isn't human. I think the geezer got caught with me can hear it too. It's probably the grieving of the prisoners who face judgment before us. What do you think's gonna happen to me? From that guy passing as a priest. That was like the silliest plot line that I've ever experienced in a Final Fantasy game in my life. And like,
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
oh my god, that priest deserved everything. What are we doing now? I'm gonna take a quick look for questies. No questies. Goodbye. I think Nemea doesn't have any questies, but we'll check. Nemea, do you have questies? Now, you probably have character storyline questies, but I'm not interested if it's not Asyl. Correct. Alright. Now we leave. Also, how much money do I have? Yo. Okay. You guys can't really see it. Here, let me swap over for a second. 34,800 Grilla. I am rolling in the money. Goodness. I am rolling in it right now. This is good. This is very good because we're gonna need that probably.
Take it easy.
Okay. Now, the game does sound super quiet to me, but again, I'm not sure if that's actually like fine or not. Oh, time to do more stuff with that super silly lighthouse quest. It's not that silly, honestly. Oh, I remember what was happening with the lighthouse quest. Okay. We're trying to bring him back to save the people. Tolga, you're back! What's the situation with the missing boat? It still hasn't been found. Oh, it still hasn't been found. Having searched all this time and still not found it, there's a high chance he might have already left Shatolan waters. We can't give up just yet. Once the lighthouse is lit, he'll surely find his way back. But Tolga, can you get the lighthouse back on? I'll do what I can. Frog is still inside working on it now. Please hurry. Oh, that's such an old man. Whatever. Tolga is back. You please come with me too. Sorry, it is early morning that I'm recording this, but it's fine, because we're back. Alright, this is the sun, Rog. Why won't the light come back on? I thought I put everything together perfectly. I've tried everything. I guess I really can't do this myself. Oh, the timing we have. You've done well making it this far. Dad, you almost fixed it perfectly, but there are a few mistakes here and there. Like this monolight here. You meant to split this part into two before you connect it. I was like, what? I could say something about this bit here too, but right now our main priority is to get the light back on. You better actually teach your son how to do this after all this nonsense in case you run away again. Rog, I'm going to talk you through it. Just follow my instructions and the light should start working again. Oh god. We can give Shatola back their beacon of hope, Rog. I'm going to need your help to do it. Let's do it! Oh my god. That's the lighthouse keeper for you. Nah. Even without me, I'm sure Rog would have figured it out himself if he had more time. We just don't have that time right now. That's all. He's doing me proud, that son of mine. Dad, what should I do with this part? Hang on, I'm coming. Hey, sorry, but could you give us a hand? We could use all the help we can get. Alright, we shall do so. Alright, that should do the trick. Does the light come back on? I hope it's not too late, is more what I'm... the light will come back on, but I hope it's not too late. We should be just make it in time. That is incorrect. I don't often see mistakes, especially in a Square Enix game. They're usually pretty good about their stuff, but we should be just make it in time. Interesting. It should either be we should be just in time, or we should just make it in time. Goodness. Alright, well, it's fine. We did it, Rog. Now, will you do the honors and shine Shatola's beacon of hope for us again? No, he's really latched on to that. That's good. Hey, let's go. Nice. Okay. I hope they'll find that missing person. He'll be fine now, I'm sure of it, as long as the light keeps shining. The rest is up to the fishermen who are out searching for him. All we can do now, sorry, is pray he's all right. Oh, I just noticed something. There we go. Rog, Tolga! Did they already find him? In like the 3 seconds that the light has been on? Did you find him? Yes, he's heading in this direction. He must have seen the lighthouse. Thank goodness. You did it, Rog. Honestly, that's all Rog there. Rog did his absolute heckin' best. Yeah. Rog, I'd like to talk to you. Will you join me in the tavern? Okay, Dad. And could you come too, Claire? I'll stay as long as you want me to. Thank you. Let's head to the tavern then. Alright. A light for the future. I imagine this will be their last part. Yeah, that's what I thought. This has been a long quest, actually, this lighthouse. Oh, cool. And now the lighthouse is actually lit up. That's nice. So now every time we come back here, the lighthouse will be good to go. Alright, let's go home and do some fishing. And we'll continue with the storyline tomorrow. I did some good wandering around today.
See you later.
No, shoot. Actually, we did a few things. We did more of Asyl's story, which is good. And we're gonna finally finish that lighthouse story, so I'm pretty excited for that, honestly. Okay. Oh, so the cruise that we went. Oh, God, wait, I was not paying attention. Okay, I might need to turn up the volume just like for my sake. so I can actually hear the sounds, because like it is super quiet for me. But I mean, the most important thing is that you guys can hear me over the game. Okay, here's what we're gonna try doing. We're gonna mess with this just a little bit. Let's mess with that, see how that works. Hopefully that's a nice little compromise. It is louder now, but hopefully you guys can still hear me quite well. According to my volume mixer thing, my voice is coming in much louder than the music and the background from the game, but we shall see. We'll keep messing around. But yeah, we had an amazing trip. So I can tell you now that we went down to the Caribbean. Again, we did this trip, we booked it on Black Friday of last year, so we were able to get a really smoking hot deal. And for those of you who do any cruising, you guys know the cheapest cruises out there are the Caribbean ones going down south. But that being said, it was still an amazing experience. We had so much fun with it. On top of being engaged, which obviously was the best part, which he proposed to me on the first full day. So we got to enjoy basically being engaged the whole time, which was so nice. But we got to do things like, we got to do some snorkeling with some fishies. And also with like nurse sharks, which was really cool. And with like some of the stingrays, but they didn't actually obviously sting, they were just babies. Just a baby. And we got to go do some horseback riding and go on the beach with the horseback riding, which was cool. And just like swimming in the ocean was just phenomenal. Like Caribbean Ocean is just like swimming in super warm water, and it's so nice. Unlike up north where I am, where oceans are always cold, very cold. Like the water's nicer than even in Florida, so it's just super nice. And then my favorite part was we went to like an underground cenote. For those who don't know what a cenote is, Google it, number one. But we were in a fully underground one. Wait, I can still keep fishing. Which was really cool. So we had like these life vests on, but then we actually went like swimming in the cenote. So we didn't do diving, but we were swimming around in it. Like in a cave with like bats and stuff. It was super cool. So, yeah. It was a really amazing experience. And luckily, neither of us got sick on the ship. Like, neither of us felt seasick. We did get a room that had, like, a porthole, so we could actually see the ocean. And I think that probably helped us quite a bit with not getting seasick. We also had really smooth waters for the vast majority of our trip as well, so that was also super nice. So it just, overall, it was perfect. But I love to travel. Absolutely love traveling. And I obviously haven't done it very much in the past few years because COVID and everything. But, you know, I always also love coming home. So I hit a point in the trip where I'm like, you know what, this has been amazing. I'm ready to go home now. So we really think that the trip was like the perfect length of time, you know, for us. Oh my god. Okay, well, we'll obviously move that one and that one. Goodness. Okay, and we're keeping 5. Oh, right, we're keeping more of this guy because we have a recipe that enhances our ice skill. Okay. Must go to bed now.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back. Ooh, boy, we are getting close to the end of autumn. I'm excited to see what winter's gonna be like, you know? Oh my god, you know what I haven't been doing?
See you later.
Is putting down more of my water things. Goodness. Oh my god, it's raining.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest. Hello, little crappies.
Because I was supposed to place that there. Goodness. That's fine.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
You know what? Every time I talk about crops and I harvest crops in other games, all I hear in my head is hello, little crappies.
Hello, little crappies.
This game has broken me.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello,
I hope,
little crappies.
You guys have not suffered the same
little
affliction and
crappies.
fate as me. Okay. That was a lot of good stuff we just harvested. We're gonna make more of that for sure. Royal eggplant. We can sell those, which is nice. So, eggplant gets sold.
It's the start of another day.
It is the start of another day. That was so weird with the spacing. Sometimes the voice acting... There isn't much voice acting in this game, which is unfortunate to me. I think they could have done some voice acting. But the voice acting that they have sometimes is interesting, to say the least. That should be... Okay. So now I can sell the coffee. And put the Cluff Owl food in here. Aw, we can't interact with them today. Yeah, that's always unfortunate because they only leave the additional stuff for selling when it's sunny out. But when it rains, we get to actually not have to waste our time, which is good. Not that it's... Sorry. It's not a waste to take care of our cutie beans, but it does... Or, yeah. But it means we don't have to spend our time watering, which obviously is the thing that takes the most time in our lives right now. Now, I feel like I should get some more other seeds, but let's go first and foremost. We'll go to the Suspicious Lake. Grab that. We'll go to Cave Biome.
Hello, little
Oh, I should have done
crappies.
that there. That's fine.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Okay, and then the peppers.
Hello, little crappies.
Man, this is the thing. Like, we kind of gotta let our money survive. Although there are stuff we can grow in the winter time. But that being said, there's like... I don't know how many crops we'll be able to grow. I think potatoes was one, and there's like there was something else that we get to grow as well.
Hello, little crappies.
So there will
Hello,
still
little
be
crappies.
opportunities to grow things,
Hello,
which will be
little
nice.
crappies.
Just not in our additional biomes. Okay. Alright, now it's 9. We'll go and buy some more seeds.
Take it easy.
Let's see. What can I buy from you today? Right. The backpack. Ah, yes, the lump potato seeds. I only have 2 in storage right now. I should just buy a whole bunch of them just so I have them. Alright. Hopefully 20 of each will be enough. And then the lump potato seeds. We'll just buy all of them. Which is fine. And we'll see, because there might be other things that we can sell as well, but at least now we've got all of our lump potato seeds. I'll probably also buy an additional 10. And an additional 10. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Since I'm here... Okay, we're good. I want to see what this costs, and I want to go upgrade some weapons.
Welcome.
25k. Oh! Sacred lumber and limestone, which we can't get yet. Sacred lumber and limestone will... Could improve our farm size.
Please, come again.
Eh, I'm good. Very pretty. I don't know if I've, like, actually stopped to look at this sculpture in the middle, but it's very pretty. This fountain this sculpture is very nice. Alright, do we have some good...
Yes, I'm not.
So, Pro Shades is my weapon. Shrika's, Estina, Asyl. Okay, so we could upgrade Asyl's, which is good. We could also upgrade Aria's. Level 5. Level 5, okay. So we only have the 2 gold ore, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll do the photon injector. Okay.
Cheers.
Okay. Make our people a little stronger too, which is nice. Okay. Now we gotta return home. We gotta plant those croppies. Zill isn't ready to have the next scene with us, which is a little rude, but okay. It's not actually rude, it's fine. Why is this not filled in? Goodness. Okay, wait. Okay. 1, 2, that one, and 1, 2, that one. Oh. So 1, 2, that one. Nice. And then we'll be able to put those ones in there soon enough. So, okay. Okay, we'll start with more grass. We'll fill this up with grass for now. Whenever she stops her animation lock is when we swap on over to the other kind. Which, honestly, if I do this the smart way, it'll take a long time to get out of animation lock. That's fine. Oh, I think we're out now. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, it's a good thing I bought all that extra stuff. I didn't think I'd need this much. Well, my property is pretty big, so that makes sense, but still. Man, we are gonna have potatoes, potatoes, and more potatoes. Nothing but potatoes. I mean, I think I saw that there was another crop also for the winter time, but it's basically just gonna be potatoes. Because potatoes are the cheap one. How long do potatoes take to grow? 3 days? Oh my god. Oh god, we're gonna go through the potatoes so fast too. Oh, goodness. Okay. So with that done, it's a weird thing for me to be on. Okay. You know what I should do? So I should make a few more things. Because I have additional time today. How many repair kits do we have? 6? That's a pretty good amount, actually. And I've got a few bombs. 5, 6, 3. Haven't made a spice maker yet, or an accessory synthesis jar. Okay. Oh, my sprinkler, level 2. Okay, let's make a few of these, because I do find them to be incredibly useful. Yeah, those are super good. What do we got here? Ooh, fortify your weapon 15 times.
Ta-da! Such a good job.
Ah! Smoker level 2 recipe and a farm level up. Okay, okay. I don't know what happens when we get our farm level ups. But I am pleased regardless.
Take it easy.
Okay. We are gonna go... Oh, of course, we're gonna go finish the lighthouse quest. Talk to the boys in the tavern. The boys in the tavern, but boys in the tavern. I just also have to see what we're working with over here. Summer, fall, summer, summer, summer. Yeah, they're probably not going to have much of anything for me in the winter time. That's okay. They're not the winter place, they're the summer place. The summer seas light. Winter seas light, however, will have winter crops for me. Alright, let's do this. Rog and Tolga. So, Dad, what did you want to tell me? I want to say, I'm sorry, Rog. I was too consumed by my own guilt to listen to you before. I didn't do right by you as a father. It's true, you didn't, but good on you for owning that. No, you came just in time. If you hadn't shown up, I might have ended up living the same painful experience as you did. Feeling the weight of knowing I couldn't save someone. Just the thought of it was really scary. I think I understand now the burden that you've been living with. Rog. I don't want you to have to live through something like that. What I said about you taking over the lighthouse. Oh, don't get me wrong. This experience hasn't put me off working the lighthouse. If anything, it's only motivated me more. It has? Yeah. Because I realized how much pressure and responsibility you've had to take on by doing it all by yourself. I really respect you, Dad. I looked up to you as a kid, and I still do now. You've always been there for me, lighting up the way for me. To me, you're my beacon of hope. Aw, Rog, so sweet. Me? You don't have to do it by yourself anymore, Dad. I know I'm still young and not nearly as experienced as you. I'm only an apprentice, but I want to share some of that responsibility with you. Let's shine a light of hope together, the two of us. Well, with me as your teacher, you won't be able to call yourself an apprentice for long. Thank you, Dad. Let's call it a night. I hope you know what you've gotten yourself into. I'll make a lighthouse keeper of you before you know it. I can't wait. Good luck for the future, Rog. Thanks. I'll be the best lighthouse keeper I can be. Don't be a stranger, okay? Come by the lighthouse anytime. I just get a chance to sit in on one of Rog's training sessions. No way, that's embarrassing. I hope you'll see me when I'm already a pro like Dad. Listen, it won't be embarrassing. Anyway, I'm really grateful to you. It's all thanks to you that Dad and I could make up and that he came back to the lighthouse. Thank you, Claire.
Woo!
I owe you thanks too. I appreciate all you've done for us. Thank you. I'm glad you two are on good terms now. Yeah, me too. From now on, we're working together. We won't have time for any more arguments. And I won't leave like that again. Good. Not now that I've got my own light shining bright for me too. Aww. Cutie beans. All's well that ends well. A light for the future is complete. Ooh, a Chatolin seafood salad recipe and a silver ore. Nice. Okay. I think that's the last of our Chatola quests. Well, oh? The heck is that quest that's ongoing? Oh, that's the one that's at Heen's place, but I'm trying to avoid it because I'm trying not to do the main storyline. Right, there's another Chatola quest. I do want to see how many quests we have still to do in, what is it? Arjeen. How are we doing here? Honestly, we don't have a lot left. Shoot, I think it's gonna be time for main plot very soon. Oh, it wants us to go in here. Oh, I don't know how deep we're gonna have to go. Yeah, we can hang out here, it's fine. Alright, now this is where we check all the areas. Oh, shoot. I can't really do it that way. Can't remember. Ooh. Oh, goodness, it is in here. Okay. I think we're gonna do this a less dangerous way. Let's go. Cave entrance. Go straight. Go to our questy quest. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Gotta keep checking. We have the nice bridge now, which will help us, and then from there, go around the corner. Okay. Got this.
Oh no. Danger! Oh no! Ah! Mr. Coco?
Well, let's beat him up.
Cola! Connie!
Is this who you were looking for?
Yes, please save him! Okay, we'll save him. We'll save him.
Let's go. I like a good fight.
The battle begins.
Okay, not much of a battle. But that's fine. We had a good time.
Oh, Mr. Coco, I'm so glad you're okay. Coco-ni! Why did you run away from your room and come all the way out here? Nah. Let's just get him back to the inn. We can talk about everything later.
Alright, the Capital Inn secret. Ah, yes. That's the one. Alright, let's head out. Go back to Arjeen. Actually, with the amount of stamina we have and what time it is, I think we're actually going to go and fish at home. And we'll continue on with that storyline next time. Let's do some fishing, make some money, you know? Listen, we always gotta be making money. That's the thing about farm sims, is it's just like a constant money-making game. That's all you're doing, is trying to make money, and so you can get upgrades, so you can make more money, so you can get more seeds, so you can make more money, so you can get more animals, so you can make more money. And yet, it's a cozy time. Sometimes, like, oh no. Sometimes farm sims can be, like, really stressful, though. Which is unfortunate. But, like, when you think about it, it's got all that, time management and asset management and everything else like that. Like, it's, farm sims can be pretty intense at times. That is one thing I really like about Palia, is that it feels a lot less, intense. It's a little less stressful to play Palia, because where it isn't the same day cycle thing, you don't kind of have to keep worrying about it the same way that you do with other farm sim games. Also, where they have a limit on how much you can actually produce, like literal produce, because you can only have 9 farming plots. Like, the grind isn't there. The grind is elsewhere in the game. It really does encourage you to do other things in the game, which is nice. Which reminds me, I do need to go back to that, because they've added a bunch of new content to it, which is really exciting. But again, I've just been busy, and then I also fell into a RimWorld addiction. So get ready to see those VODs being posted if you guys are RimWorld fans. For those of you who don't know, it's a colony sim. And it looks super basic when you look at it. Like, the graphics wise, it is not an intense game, but like, it is complicated, and there are raids and absolute panic. So one of my next Let's Play series will definitely be a RimWorld Let's Play, because I am obsessed with the game right now. But I've also not played it except on stream for the last like week and a bit, because again, I've had a lot of stuff to do like outside of stream, so I've been focusing on trying to do those other things, trying to do more packing. I find like the reason why packing is taking a while, also the reason why I'm doing it so early, is that I'm really using it as a chance to kind of declutter and go through my things as well. So sometimes I'll go to do packing, but instead I'll really just be like taking a stack of papers and going through the stack of the papers and finding out what to keep, what not to keep. Again, a lot of decluttering, and also kind of getting rid of stuff that I don't need anymore, don't want anymore, doesn't make me happy anymore. Because I had moved after I broke up with my super toxic ex, and I didn't really have a proper time to get rid of things. I also didn't have like the right mindset to do so. Not that I kept many things from that at all, but just like now I'm able to like really clear out things that I really don't need, that don't have, that don't bring me joy, as some would say. So it's been good for that. Stirring up a lot of dust, which isn't helping the coughing, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, sorry. Just around my eye was itchy. But we'll be back with our regular Harvestellas now, especially where I've got the coughing more under control now. I haven't had to cough yet so far, but just talking about it and thinking about it makes me want to cough, but you know how it is. But yeah, I'm feeling much better, so. Some good fishies, which means that we'll make a little bit of money. from that, especially because we're not really selling a lot of crops and that kind of stuff right now. So, especially just where it's, you know, near the end of the season. I'd say about 2 days into winter, maybe even sooner. Maybe we'll go to meet Heen sooner than that. If we've got our situation sorted out here and we've done most of the other quests, we might just move on with Heen, but that way at least we will not have many questies left to do. And I'll feel a lot better that we're so caught up, you know? And then we'll get to have more storylines and really just kind of dive into that stuff. Especially because, again, we won't have to worry too much about all the crop planting and everything. Okay, we're going to end there. Let me drop off my stuff. Oh, we have 5 of those. Okay, well then, drop that. There we go. Yo, let's go. We're actually gonna get to sell some fish. Awesome. Now, I still haven't gone fishing in the icy place, like in the winter one, but that's okay. Alright, we are gonna save. Alright, and go to our just chatting screen. So thank you guys so much for coming by and for watching this. Again, I'm really sorry that we didn't have another part for a really long time. Again, it was really due to the fact that I just was not feeling okay. My cough was really bad, and just any way that I could do less talking, the better it was for me, because I was in quite a bit of pain for a while there. But I am back now. Oh, and I should have mentioned as well. It was just a cold, by the way, that I had with the cough and everything. We did test. I was negative. It was just a cold, but it was a nasty one. So, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for coming by. We will be back for our next part as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll see you guys again for our next part. Bye, everybody.